Welcome, fantastic revelers, to the Funhouse Lounge and tonight's showing of Comedy of Terrors. Oh, thank you. Yeah, go ahead. Move over, Aegeus. Hermia has a new daddy. It's your host, Eric.
Pull a Shakespeare joke and then you casually applaud. I appreciate it. Welcome, everybody. Thank you so much for coming out here. Welcome to the Funhouse. Who's never been here before? Yeah. Great. Who has been here before? Woo! Yeah. Who doesn't want to give out their personal information to me? Great. Fantastic. Lovely. Well, welcome. I hope you enjoy yourselves this evening. We really greatly appreciate you being here. Live theater's a lot of fun to do. It's a lot more fun when there's somebody to enjoy it. That being said, we do greatly appreciate you during this slightly still COVID-ish era wearing masks at this time. We will hopefully be able to eliminate that soon. Until then, though, please, at this time, wear your mask at all times unless you are actively, physically eating or drinking. And of course, we'll take an intermission throughout the show, which will give you an opportunity to, of course, step outside, get a different form of fresh air. But otherwise, we really appreciate you so much for all that fun stuff. So thank you from us. That being said, tonight it is an improvised show. It is everything that we're going to see tonight made up on the spot for you and all of your enjoyment and pleasure. If you are not aware, we're doing a Shakespeare show. Casual Friday. It is a little piratey, right? It's just a little Dread Pirate Roberts. Who knows what else I'll wear that maybe just add more to that. But tonight, besides doing a fully improvised Shakespeare show, we wanted to have a lot of fun here at the Funhouse Lounge and mash it with another style. Tonight, we are going to ask for a classic movie monster to help incorporate into our improvised show. Ooh, more lighting. Into this beautiful set where you will cast your brains to anywhere that we come up with, from box to table and occasional woods. So, that being said, my lovely friends, for you to think of this at this moment, we've had some wonderful movie monsters so far. I want you to, in just a moment, yell out a movie monster or creature or whatever it feels like it fits right at me. In 3, 2,
Creature!
Whoa! The Titans. All right, Poltergeist. Wolfman, what did you say? Wolfman as well. And then a bunch of you said Creature of the Black Lagoon. Fantastic. I'm contemplating here because we have done Creature of the Black Lagoon already this show, this running. But nobody in the cast tonight was there. So technically it's going to be a new one. No, you were here. Was anyone here? Were any of you here for the Creature of the Black Lagoon show already? We're going to take Creature of the Black Lagoon. Now, because a lot of you said it at the same exact time, and that's just a low level of creepiness. Melissa was in that show? Well, fuck it. We're not doing that. Sorry. Melissa was in that show. Despite the fact that I believe 30 seconds ago before coming out, she said, "This is my first time doing this show in this run." Melissa.
How about the Wolfman of the Black?
Yeah, we got Wolfman. I got it.
Hey, we're throwing money.
I appreciate it. You can keep that. Give it to us later if we earned it. And if not, give it to us anyway. But I also heard at least 2 people say Wolfman.
Melissa did tech for that show.
I don't care. So in other words, she literally just sat and watched the entire thing.
Wait, she literally did.
Hey, this is not an interactive thing. You're still talking. You okay?
Your boobs are processor.
Alright, anyway. This fucking row.
It was
You said Wolfman, and at least one other person said Wolfman. We're going with Wolfman now. And here's the deal. Creature of the Black Lagoon may still make an appearance. Or something along those lines. No promises, but no rejections. That being said, we're going with Wolfman, which means, and also we're doing this show for like 2.5 more weeks. Come back. Maybe we'll get Black Lagoon, but I'm not hosting. Wolfman, I need from you, my lovely audience, 3 things that are iconic or well-known or really hit you in the heart about the Wolfman. So think of what are 3 things, or 1 thing. You can think of 1, there's enough people. What is 1 thing that is like really iconic about the Wolfman?
Michael Landon.
Michael Landon. Silver Bullet. Okay, so Silver. That's more about the actual film, and we could put, if we get a character that's similar to Michael Landon, bonus points for you. Silver Bullet. Silver kills the wolf, or wolf man.
The full moon.
Full moon. Full moon's vitally important.
Harry, Harry.
Harry, Harry, Harry said 3 times. And it appears. Does that mean Harry, 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 Harry? Fantastic. So Harry-ness. We got the silver. We've got the moon. Let's have one more. Is there one other thing?
I'd like to go to London.
London?
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
A
throw it.
howl.
The howl. Okay, the howl. Yes. All right. All right. Those are 3 very iconic things about the Wolfman. Let's see what happens here. This will be interesting. We've been similar in this so far. I love it. I love it. Let's see what happens. Fantastic. Other than that, my friends, let's get to our lovely show, our improvised Shakespeare show this evening. If you feel the need to take pictures, go for it. Just please don't use any flashes. And no one came to see this show through a screen, so hide that screen a little bit from the people around you or behind you. Otherwise, let's get to our very first Act 1 of Comedy of Terrors.
My lord isn't here yet. I fear something horrible may have come down. It's dark in the moors tonight. Oh, you've arrived!
Hello, Landon.
My lord,
Have you fetched my carriage?
I was waiting for you.
Wait.
Thou hast taken forever. Your horses, they grow weary. It is dark this evening, my lord, isn't it?
Dark it is, Landon, and I decided to take my time,
As is your right.
as is my right. So you do understand.
Oh, I complain not. Oh, Lord, I complain not.
Sounded like complaining just a moment ago,
I
my
was,
dear Landon.
I was singing a song that's common in town. They all sing about, oh, the Lord is late, he's taking his time.
And how did it go from there?
It goes on and on. You know how the commoners sing
Yes.
at length.
For a very long time, yes. It reminds me of a screeching cat sometimes.
Yes, the commoners are like screeching felines
Yeah.
indeed. I was told the most excellent jest.
Landon,
Oh,
dost thou hide something from me?
I have nothing to hide.
'Tis dark.
It is dark indeed, the moon.
You have
That's right,
waited and yet you have done nothing to prepare my travel.
I was...
Shall we stand here in the dark all night, Landon?
No. Hey, standing in the dark, for one of such high esteem, never. But, I am but a common man, and mayhaps I am afeard of the darkness. Wouldst thou?
Spy you anything beyond the ridge?
No, dearest aunt, I am blinded by this light.
Dear boy, it must be my eyes. I don't see very well. You are the one holding the light. Do you see anything beyond the ridge?
Indeed, aunt, I have just explained to you that my eyes are bedazzled by the very light in my hand. I cannot see beyond it. Yet I dare not put it down, for the night is dark and full of terrors.
Indeed. Marcos, your parents did send you to stay with me and care for me. They did not intend for you to guide me from barn to forest and never to the house we go. Please, Marcos.
Aunt Gunhilda, our way forward is clear, and in daylight it proves no obstacle at all. Alas, we have lost the path, and with that, I fear we will soon lose our minds.
wish to lose my mind again. The last time I did lose my mind, I was lucky to find it once more. It was waiting for me in my bedchamber, where I would like to hasten our journey to this night. Not our journey to my bedchamber, but our journey to said house. I will come to my bedchamber and you to the garden chamber.
I do so appreciate the garden chamber.
I apologize, I do not have much to my name. Since my dear husband had passed many years ago, his ghost does haunt me from time to time. I do not have what I had, and in so keeping I have had to sell much. The only remaining bed is the daybed in the garden chamber. But I waste too much time lamenting my furnishings. Which way to the house? If you are blind and I am blind, we will indeed lose our minds.
That is, I'm not mistaken, a portrait there in the mud. We should not go this way. The forest is full of wolves at this time of year.
Yes, this is knowledge most common to all who reside in the area. A portrait does indeed mark danger. We should go towards
Yes.
that. And yet, Marcos, a riddle, I think.
There's no time for your riddles.
But if the house does lay beyond the print and we are to walk away from the print, will we not be walking away from the house?
Indeed, but we were also walking away from the wolves.
Yes, but if the wolves are in our house... Wait, are the wolves in our house? Oh no, this is what you did warn of. My mind, I fear she is racing quickly beyond my capacity.
Calvin, I do address thee thusly. I've been to the market as you've asked, and I've procured 3 eggs, 1 loaf of bread, half a wheel of cheese, and 17 rat tails. As you would be asked me to do so. Every day and every night, that sound escapes thy lips. I grow weary of the discontented noises that you make.
Dearest Hortense, I did bid thee head to the market. You have but returned
Yeah.
with the items I did request.
Yeah.
And yet now you complain upon my demeanor.
I complain because you hold yourself up here in your tower when there is a whole world at your behest waiting at your beck and call.
Not the whole world I crave.
Oh, Calvin, pray tell, what dost thou crave? Oh, tell me, don't act so shrewish.
I did think I could find my needs upon this book, but prayer finds me not. I feel as a lone bachelor at a high court, owning all the land around, that I deserve something. And yet here I stand, in a tower, practically by myself.
Practically by yourself, and dispersing me with lists of strange objects and well, pray, Calvin.
Pray happens me not.
No, I mean, pray, tell me what dost thou do with all of these findings that I bring to you?
Sweet Hortense. Name some of the items you shall bring, and I shall, of course, state what I do with them.
Oh, well, let's
The
see.
list you had prior. Repeat it once more.
Of course, there was 3 3 eggs.
Ah, yes. The eggs I both stare at and devour. You see, the world is round as an egg, and the shell hard as my heart. So, therefore, I take an egg, crack it to see what's inside, as I were to my heart if I could, and the world opens up to me, revealing nourishment for my soul.
Ah, the yoke beeth upon me, I guess. There was also 3 loaves of bread.
3, once more. How surprising. The loaves of bread, while dry and grainy, act much like the dirt surrounding my nature's path. For I wish to walk upon it. Therefore, each loaf of bread I place upon the ground, slipping a foot into one and another, while the third I attempt to eat, and yet cannot reach, for the other loaves kick it as I stroll.
I see. Thou hast invented lazy loafers. But Calvin, pray, what of the 17 ragtails?
Do not believe those are on my list.
No.
Perhaps, Hortense, they are for you. A woman of your earthly stature and nature. A down-to-earth folk. One that I would hardly touch or consider the aroma of, and yet keep in my presence.
Well, I am the assistant to you. The assistant that has pledged her life, her mortal coil.
Hey.
I have shackled to him.
And as my assistant, I can task thee with tasks. And you must, of course, complete those tasks.
True.
So were I, your lord,
Yeah.
to task thee with a challenge of great importance, you would, of course, be obligated, no less.
True. It is so.
Then, hear me well.
Well, yes. My lord, what is thy will?
As a lonely lord, heartbroken and alone, searching for my purpose, I wish, nay, I command, I task thee to find my true need.
Hark! Whose residence is this? Be you lord, be you squire? I am in need of assistance.
Cease thy shouting. You come to a noble house, please behave accordingly.
Goodly sir, I know you the direction to Westchester?
Aye.
Could you, if you are truly a goodly lord and a kindly fellow as you seem to be, give me food maybe and bearing?
Thou ask much of someone thou hast just met. I know you
Aye,
not.
I ask much, but I am in fear of my very life. Wolves approach us. Wolves are howling at the doors of this very castle.
Now, they're calling for my attention only, such as thou hast. The wolves seek food and solace in the directions to Westchester. It's very common.
The wolves are, I am led to believe, your pets?
No. The wolves are merely creatures of the forest. Hast thou heard of the forest?
I am aware of the forest in which I stand, goodly lord, although I wish not to be in it any longer. May I seek entrance and temporary respite from the hard travels of the road?
Seek thou respite.
If it is not too much to ask, good sir.
My lands that I worked so hard to inherit.
You deserve me, and your stature under my leadership bespeaks of a great man who has deserved every acre of his pasturage, and I am just a humble member of the lower gentry. My dearest aunt, she is currently recuperating on a log yonder, and she needs food and respite as well, so we may continue our journey.
Father.
Yes, my child.
I was going to go out to the forest to collect food for us, Father.
Aye, the forest is a bountiful, plentiful cornucopia.
Who's the stranger before us,
Claims to have a log-ridden ant out in the
And this aunt is not of sound mind. She is prone to fits of passion in which she will fits of plague and passion. She is prone to singing to the dancing frogs.
Some of this is of great interest to the house cornucopia.
Oh, it is not of great interest. My aunt, poor woman, she has not been of sound mind since her husband's death.
This sounds important. Father, off to the forest. For food I shall go, and you, I will soon someday know.
Your son, you sent him out into this savage wilderness with no care for his safety?
Maybe he's braver.
I am not brave, but I lost both my parents to a wolf attack.
You've left your aunt in the woods, I hear.
She is not of sound mind. She could not keep walking. She sent me out to find food and respite from such a generous and kind lord as yourself.
Aye, as she fits a passion, bring her along.
If you insist.
I will light the fire.
Gather round, O ye ducks and ye frogs, and I will sing you a song as I rest my weary body. Surely Marcus will be returned soon, and our bellies will be filled, the lot of us. Aye, but you are not gathering, for you do not respond to my voice. I'm doing the action that I have done in the past. Oh, but it does bring me joy, so I will do again. Yea, little ducky, little pretty frog, do you know the way to my home? How I long to return to the chamber where I sleep, but instead I reside on a lawn. I have made my home on a lawn. I wish to return to my own home, but instead I reside on a lawn. Everyone sing this song on a lawn, on a lawn. I reside on a lawn. I wish to return to my own home, but instead I reside on a lawn. You're such wonderful companions, and I thought I would be alone all the night. A haunting voice comes from a lady in the wood. I do see her, yet had not seen her before. And my desires to both approach her and run away constantly conflict with themselves. Father had told me once that approaching a young lady in the woods is but a joy and pleasure, where you can find multiple bounties. And yet, approaching a lady in the woods doth both terrify me and excite me. Let's talk to my companions, for methinks we are not alone in the wood. I do hear a tiny voice, that of a boy, or perhaps that of a soft-spoken man. Come closer, my eyes, they are not good, and yet I hear you breathing. Oh. Be you spirit or real? I would that I knew the answer. There was a time when the answer was quite clear to me, I am sure. A time in which I had a husband, and a home, and a nephew who would not leave me alone in the wood to recover myself. And yet here I sit, so who knows who I am, do you? No.
An oddly familiar sound came during that song, one that both warmed my heart and intrigued me.
Be you ducky?
Not that I'm aware.
Be you toad?
Though I have scaly skin from time to time, not that I'm aware.
Come closer, my son, that I may see to whom I speak. The night is dark and full of terrors, and yet you present no danger, I am sure.
But of course, for I have been picking fruits from the forest.
Forest fruits are bounty indeed, for who does not enjoy a feast of the fruit of the wood? Yes, a plentiful bounty born of wood is always a delight to the
And yet, you are copying less of a bounty, more of a slight nibble. For I have found quite little fruit this evening.
Your tone doth portray a sadness. May I inquire as to why?
May I sit upon your log with you and explain?
Company, I am sated. Yes, please do sit upon it with me. I insist. Alone I am no longer, yet I still am not feeling quite myself.
Oddly, kind lady, I question myself as well. For I used to be able to find quite a quick bounty, and yet 4 apples, a pear, and but a banana.
Have you traveled to Byzantium? Where did you acquire such a wonderful treasure?
Oh, this forest has many secrets.
Speak, who are you?
Who am I? Who art thou? How dare you frighten an old woman?
I am Landon, and I am feared in the forest.
Come over here then. Come over here. Landon, was it?
You come over here.
But I am clearly seated. You would not ask me to stand now, wouldst thou?
Makes thou a fair point, but nonetheless. This forest is.
Rather haunting, isn't it? Yes.
You seem so comfortable.
Well, it's been my home for many years.
Wast thou in this haunting forest?
Oh, yes.
I shall keep my distance.
No, come down. Just in time for a little bit of tea.
I am
Quite
most
thirsty.
I am most famished.
I noticed. You need to put some on. You're going to waste away any moment. Why don't you come and join me? I even brought you a chair.
Thou had foreknowledge of my coming.
Yeah.
May I pass behind thou?
Since you asked, yes.
Remain. Remain. No! Touch! I come for the tea.
Come for the tea, stay for the company.
Very, very clever. What name may I call you?
All right. Introductions. It has been quite some time since I housed a guest. I am Grunhilde.
Grunhilde.
Yes. It means beautiful.
A fine British name?
Yeah.
From whence dost thou?
I've always been in the forest.
In this forest?
In other ones too, but mostly this one, yeah.
In this haunting forest hast thou always been?
I. Though haunting I would not call it, it is charming and fun.
You said hunting.
I did not wish to disagree with you, Landon. You seem quite put off, and, well, my manners, I should introduce you to the other guests.
More guests?
Oh, yes, they are seated around. All of us.
Oh.
That over there, Snigglebot.
Snigglebots?
Snigglesbot.
Snigglesbot?
Yes.
Hello.
He doesn't like it if you mispronounce his name, so make sure you get it right.
Oh, verily, I do apologize.
Also, don't go near him. He is very precious about his space. But welcome, you weary traveler. Tell me, from where dost thou come?
The woods, I've lost my lord.
You lost your lord.
We were on a journey to the market town when the carriage, the horses, the howling. Did you hear the howling?
The howling?
Howling.
Oh, that one, yes. I did hear it. I swear I can hear it now.
Where's that?
Somewhere. Something stirs.
Most fun. I am having a great time.
Hark! Who be in this house, and are you any less of a dick?
Who knocks at this hour?
I'll take that as a no. Sorry to disturb you. I seek food and respite, but I will go elsewhere for my needs.
You seek food.
Food I seek for me and my rapidly deteriorating aunt.
Food you seek. And yet, nothing in exchange you bring?
I bring you this tree, good lords, that I may exchange for any victuals that you might supply me with.
A tree from my own yard. Offered to me in sustenance.
That would explain the pot. Forgive me, my lord. I thought that you would like trees, so that's why I offered one. But I see now I was mistaken.
Who begs and quarrels in the dark?
My name is Marcos. Marcos Santafrax, a minor house. You will not have heard of it.
And I have not heard of it at all.
That is quite correct for a lord of your stature. I am merely barely above peasantry. Just one step above peasantry, to be honest. We are humble craftsmen and traders. My parents were killed in a wolf attack, as was my uncle and various other relatives. We need not go into my trauma now. This is far too early.
How convenient. A young lad, orphaned by wolves, knocks upon the door of a wolf's spirit.
Wolf spirit?
Indeed.
Please define one of those in detail, goodly sir. Why is your visage like that of not a man, but a snarling and vicious canine?
It seems as though thou answered the question thou asked.
No,
The spirit of the wolf in these deep, dark forests are but controlled by me. Come from out of the wood. It is not as if I cannot see thee.
You have me. You have me to rights, goodly wolf spirits.
Traveled far, have you?
I travel from Westchester, where my home is, and where I wish to return with the utmost haste.
Perhaps, be it hunger and haste thou desire, the change thou needst.
Why are you disturbing, sir?
Know that as a spirit I may gift many things, both pleasures and curses.
What change overcomes me, sir? What?
And so my Lord Calvin doth ask me to procure for him that which bathes in the moon, that which is more spirit than man, that which is more animal than more animal than no codswallop. I do forget the rest. Good morrow to you.
To you?
I did not expect to find someone such as yourself roving these cursed woods.
They're not cursed woods, they're merely full of frivolity. They are my woods.
Oh, your woods. Are you the great lord of these woods that presideth with a gentle hand?
No. I am the Lord, yes.
Then we should call you by your name, for thou presumes to be the great Lord Axe Wielder.
Axe wielder not. I am Lord Joffrey.
Lord Joffrey is
And how just may I call you?
my name, of course. Portents.
Hortense?
Hortense.
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 It is very nice to meet you.
Thank
It's
you.
here in my woods
I-
that you freely wander about, and I do not make a big deal about you being in my woods.
Thank you, I thank you, Sao, for not making a big deal. But I must digress. I do apologize, my lord.
I accept your apology.
Thank you. I am on a quest.
Quest?
I am on an endeavor bestowed upon me by my lord, the great Lord Calvin, Lord of the Tower.
Calvin of the Tower?
Calvin.
Yes, of course. I've seen him.
Well,
The Lord Conventions.
oh yes. Oh, how I would have loved to be seeing him at the Lord Conventions, for he doth never leave his tower, always staying there alone, performing his oddly experiments.
He throws chicken bones out the window. It's a most very merry jest. He's a strange fellow indeed.
A merry jest for you, not for me. I be the one that has to clean up all of those chicken bones.
That does sound harsh.
After I divine the future from them.
Diviner.
Yes, he thinks that I perform an orrery. He thinks that I am the soothsayer, that I am the best at this practice.
Please. Have a seat. I have questions for you. I have questions. I will not throw chicken bones at you.
Canst thou do this, my lord? I have never been offered a seat.
You may perch upon this mossy rock. It is mine, but for now shall be thine. Pray do not slap the rock.
Forgive me,
Disturb the moss.
My buttocks has never felt such pleasure.
Most impertinent, yes.
Oh.
Speak not of buttocks.
I am but a lowly creature, my lord, and then
Indeed, I understand what you are.
and I have only the base pleasures of the earth to guide me. But my lord, please, I beg of you, I am on this endeavor, and I feel that playing a joke upon me. He asks me to find something that is, like I have said, more animal than man, and yet also a man, and worships the moon. Oh, what lunacy is this?
No, I've seen in the woods. There are spirits, many spirits in the woods. It's quite common. I don't know. Calvin makes a big deal.
They may be common to you, but they are none to me.
They're my friends. They howl and they bay and they chase people about.
Be they friendly spirits, my lord?
For a lord, sure.
Oh, you mean to say that they don't prey upon us common folk? No. Oh, hot-headed demons of hell! Oh, I
Lived they here before thou?
How? Oh.
They have been here very long. Do not overstay your welcome and speak ill of the spirits of the forest.
I shall not.
Their howling is a great ovulation to the heavens. A hosanna!
And when you hear a hosanna, I hear damnation, my lord. I must onward. I cannot return without a bounty. Oh, Lord Campbell will surely cast me out. I thank ye, Lord. I thank ye. Anon, my God.
I do fear that having followed you thusly, I have made a grave error, and my nephew will know not where to look to find me. And yet I am grateful for the stick that you have found for me to lean upon, for it does rest my legs well.
Many thanks. Multiple pleasures, my lady.
You need not call me milady, though I am a lady of a minor house in Santa Fe. It's not important. But all of the young people call me Aunt Grunhilda, and that will do nicely. But what should I call you?
My father's Lord Joffrey, and my brother's Joffrey Jr., and my sister's Joffrey Jr. And therefore I am but of course named Peter.
Unique name. This is different from the customs of our area.
As
there is much repetition, I am afraid.
I am but unique, as my father often says.
Yes, indeed. Lead on. I follow thee. I do hope to find.
It is why he gave me this unique knife.
Hope to find me, dear aunt.
I shriek with glee, for my nephew has returned to me. Marcos, and yet somehow you seem changed, more confident. Perhaps it is the rising of the sun that is upon us.
Aye.
Shortly.
The rising of the sun is surely a wonder to behold, but dearest aunt, my transformation is not what you think.
Just but the gentleman I saw prior when I left my home and father.
Yes.
You
it's
scared
that
me,
little
my lord.
git who ran from the castle as his father turned me away.
And yet he came to find me and presented me with sustenance and was doing a lovely job of showing me his dagger,
4 apples.
which he did unsheath and present.
A family heirloom, my lady.
You're right, little child. My quarrel is not with you. You have kept my aunt well, and for that I thank you.
Oh, your hand, so warm and airy in its senses. Feels like a hug on my fingertips.
There is something changed yet. I still have not identified what hath changed.
What has changed, dear aunt, is that I took it upon myself to feed you, as is my duty. Here, a rabbit pelt. And take
I
another.
will bend down and retrieve it. There
you go.
Very kind. Yes.
Another rabbit.
Marcos, we need to have an exchange of words.
suppose that is.
Perhaps I should journey back, for my basket be not full, yet the moon be close to it.
Before you go, pray,
Yes,
child.
when the sun has risen and set once more, then the moon will indeed be full in the sky.
It's just
Indeed.
one
Yes,
full
indeed.
sunrise
Yes,
and yet sunset.
And then
And moonrise in full perpetuity.
Yes. As he's coming.
Take this to your father.
Oh,
Tell him that's a gift from an old friend who will be seeing him soon.
And I shall give thee with a lemon.
Peter,
Thank you, kind Lord.
Peter,
Aunt
just Gertrude.
Brunhilda?
Yes.
You
Then,
said
what did I say?
Gertrude?
I am losing my mind.
It's a mysterious force nonetheless.
However, my brain be gone from my head, my eyes and heart still remain, and I see and sense a kindness, and I wish to express my gratitude.
Aunt Brunhilda,
Yes, dear young Peter.
my father gave me this knife, made from the finest of silver. I wish to gift it to you now, as a gift for taking me through these woods.
A kind and generous gift, but what need have I for a silver dagger?
No, I not.
Very
But off I
good.
go.
Lord!
Landon!
I found you at last! Oh!
Oh my
Save me in these woods! I'm dark and dangerous and strange.
Where hast thou been?
Drinking strange tea.
Drinking strange tea!
There was someone called Snaggle Bruss. And it grows hazy, but there was a strange person giving tea.
Landon,
I lost you in the woods. Where goest thou?
dost thou tell me that while I braved the forest by myself, while I survived by my own wits and merits,
Oh.
while I fought nature's worst monsters barehanded, for certain,
Now I know straight, yes.
thou hast been drinking tea?
It was a most strange concoction. Very bitter, no sugar. It's not as good as tea. My lord, sir.
Detect I a hint of nightshade?
No, not I. They said tea.
No, not you. You serve the master herbalist.
I?
You serve our shipment of wolfsbane
Well, I am merely.
and other herbal remedy herbs. And you know not the scent of nightshade. Hast thou ignored my lessons, my lectures?
No, not thou wert speaking to me. The Lord does tell long stories.
Education. Stories.
And I drink-
Stories that are there to teach, not to be slept to, Landon.
Although I drinks very tasty, and sometimes I drift off. But this was not like that. I heard noises. I saw visions. I searched for thee.
I have heard of this herb before, but it is forbidden in most parts of the country.
This was in the woods outside Westchester.
Yes, this weed doth grow quite bountiful out there, so I've been told.
I thought she was wicked, but this there was a.
Uh-huh.
She was wicked. Gave me tea.
Wicked.
The
A
tone.
wicked woman gave you tea.
The tone is quite difficult to convey, Lord. It seemed very sinister. I was much afraid. I was alone in the dark in the woods while you was having an adventure.
Alone in the dark in the woods.
Yes.
And Landon, thou knowest my fear of the dark.
Yes,
My
I'm certain.
paralyzing fear
And I found
Doc.
you. I found you.
You left.
And I found you. Again. Later. Here, now.
I suppose I should just be content with your continued survival and that you secured the luggage from the carriage.
I have not seen the carriage in some time. There was howling. There was the horses. You were there. Didst thou not hear the howling when the horses bolted?
I hear no such howling. Dost thou speak of falsehoods?
No, Lord, no, never be false to my Lord, brave and bountiful and generous.
Lord Hall. You remember my name, yes?
My Lord.
Close enough, I suppose.
We should find the witch of the woods with the tea. It was, in its way, thrilling.
Really? Dost thou feel healthier? Improved in any way?
I feel stronger in spirit,
Yes.
perhaps more animal in mind,
Yeah.
slightly taller.
Seems promising. I believe I could sell this in the market.
All we need is to
Find the witch.
get lost in the
I have returned, my master.
Good. Thou looks satiated.
For now, my lord. For now.
The hunger that drove thee. Where did it take you?
It took me back to Westchester, where I safely installed my aunt in her home. She is content now, safe once more, and her moments of delirium are mercifully contained. However, my lord, my eyes have been opened to greater inequalities, greater tragedies of our time, that I seek respite for.
You see.
Yes, my lord, the human lords in their towers sit high above the common folk. They turn food into lazy loafers while the peasantry starve. They turn away hungry individuals who simply seek a bite to eat and safety from the ravages of the forest. No more, my master, no more.
Ambitious mark. Are you asking or demanding?
My powers are my own, my master. Did you not tell me that yourself? Whenever the moon strikes 12, I become altogether different. The face that I wear to the simple humans of Westchester is not my true face anymore, master. I am.
I am but a spirit.
And I, your executor, sir, your right-hand man, your living embodiment, and I will bring justice to the humans.
Well, didn't get that out of Black Lagoon. We're going to take a quick like 7-minute intermission. Who knows what's going to happen in the second half? No one does. If you need to smoke, please do that outside. You need to smoke something that's legal here in the United States of Oregon, but not something illegal in public. Do that a little further away. If you need to use the restroom, please go ahead and do that. Go get a bite, grab a drink at the bar, say hi to Andy for us, and we'll see you back in about 10 minutes.
Welcome back, fantastic patrons. patrons. Put your hands together for a man who doesn't need a costume to look like a wolf. Your host, Eric DeBob.
It's true, I'm Harry. In all the right ways and right places. Yes. Different show. We're having a lot of fun. I'm having fun because who knows what's going to happen. It's Funhouse Lounge. We have fun in the title. We try our best to create as much fun as possible. This is just one of them. We do a lot of really fun improvised shows. This one is a really delightful one that runs this week, next week, and then into the first weekend of September where we'll be closing this up. Every night's different. Every night has a different monster to inspire it, and every night has different cast members. It's Shakespeare at its finest as long as it's made up. So it's really, really fun. We'd love to have you come back for that. Another fun improvised show that we do. After we get done with that, we'll do a scripted work, and then after that, in the Halloween season, we have one of my favorite shows, Murder Mystery Machine. It's the cast of Scooby-Doo, if you haven't seen it. Cast of Scooby-Doo stumbles upon like a hostile Saw horror movie. Everybody dies. It's disturbing. It's delightful. It's great. It's one of my favorites. That'll be back in October. After that, we got another scripted work, and then January we bring back our Star Trek: The Next Generation. My utmost everyone. Some other fans, I like it. We do a lot of really cool improvised shows like that. We also do a lot of scripted work. Immediately after this show gets done in September 8th, we open a brand new, fully original Batman musical. Encompasses all the Batmans. Batman, a little Dark Knight music. Yeah, it's a very nerdy musical reference. What is that? TV show Batman? All of them. Every single TV show, every Batman is referenced in some way, shape, or form if they don't show up on stage as well. With a lot of great villains. It is a brand new musical. I've seen a couple rehearsals. It's pretty funny. I have to admit, it's pretty awesome. That's coming out in September. After that, we do the Murder Mystery Machine show, and then we have Die Hard, the musical parody, returning as well. Huge popular show that once the tickets go on sale, definitely get on that because that sells out quickly. And also we do a lot of really cool shows here, like every single month. One of the favorites is Domprov, if you haven't seen that. The Dominatrix is amazing. Dominatrix takes over the stage, improvisers perform for their pleasure and enjoyment, and then they are punished or rewarded based on their improv. It's punishment. It's always punishment. You as an audience are safe. That'll be happening in September. It's the second, I believe, Saturday of the month. We have some really cool comedy shows too. Tonight, one of our really fun favorites is Dark Web Tonight. Getting the night music one mixed up. But Dark Web Tonight, which is a whole comedy show based on YouTube videos and such. It's a really cool ripping thing that they do. It's pretty delightful at 10 o'clock this evening. And then after that, we have one of our favorite midnight microphones. If you're in the mood to do a midnight mic, come out. Yeah, midnight. With a microphone. You can say whatever you want. I won't be there, and I won't stop you. So there you go. Anyway, all that fun stuff at funhouselounge.com. You probably know that because you got your tickets back there, probably. But funhouselounge.com. All right. The rest of the stuff is fun, but let's get back to the real heart of tonight's fantasy. This show. Now, we're going to start our second half with a few characters. Now, I'm going to ask you, my lovely audience, to name a character that you're going to want to see. But before you do, you may not remember their names. That's okay. You describe them as best as possible. I'll do my best to figure out who we're talking about. So, just someone yell out someone that they want to see in the second half.
Portents.
Portents was hitting twice, so great. Portents is one. Who else would we like to see with Portents? Peter, and I heard Grunhilde. Just for my clarification, which Grunhilde were you? The aunt? The aunt Grunhilde, what were you thinking? I swear it came from over here too.
Oh, the one that lost her mind.
The same one. Okay, awesome. Fantastic. But I heard Peter the loudest, so we'll go with Peter. Fantastic. All right, so Portents and Peter, we'll see what happens, and if Grunhilde, the aunt Grunhilde, shows up, extra bonus points to all of you. Let's find out what happens in the second half, my lovely friends of Comedy of Terror.
here. Oh, shit. Oh, to be lost in these awful, horrid woods. I do this for my Lord. I would do it, and I would do it again. That is the only thing that keeps my spirit afloat. For I, Hortense, will finish this quest, and I will deliver Lord Calvin from his tower, and maybe, just maybe, he will love me.
Another lady in the forest.
What?
This does not surprise me, as the forest is mysterious in all of its ways. Yet a lady stands in the middle of the forest in a spooky fashion.
Who does call? A horse spirit? Are you that is man and also animal? Are you the one that worships the moon and her silver crests?
I do none of these things. For I am but not a man, for I am too young. I am not an animal, for I but do take kind to animals in their life. And I go to the bathroom outside. I do not worship the moon, for it is dark, scary, and when it arises as it shall tonight as its fullness, I do find it illuminating, yet don't find it intriguing.
Well, thou art a human, but thou dost shit in the woods.
I do. Sometimes, if need be.
I'm
Though
sorry.
my defecation is but my own private willingness.
Defecate. I mean defecate. I am but the basest of creatures.
And you, kind lady, who art thou who hangs out in these woods?
Well, I be Portent. I am the assistant to Lord Calvin, Calvin who stays locked away in his Tower of Solitude.
Lord Calvin in the tower?
Yes.
No, I have been guess. Met him I have not. For I do wander the woods to bring home treasures, bounties, most plentiful of fruit, and now rabbit. For my father, and my brother, and my sister, and my other brother.
What? Spirits of the forest, this is so great luck. This is portent, you might say. This is but my namesake. I can use this little creature, this little human. He will help me fulfill my quest.
I have found this nectarine peach upon this mysterious and spooky forest. I wish to gift it to you, sweet Hortense.
Why, I would gladly take your nectarine peach, young Peter, but you must also do something for me.
She speaks my name, and yet I speak it not. Be she a witch? Enchanted in this mysterious forest? A spirit, perhaps? But how would she know my name? Run I wish to do, and yet intrigued I both end. A lone wolf howls. Just slowly in the distance, both terrifying and yet not, as my father has said many a time. Take said fruit, my lady.
It's the luckiest of guesses.
There in front of you it sits, and as you encroach to get the fruit, I shall leave. Toot, toot.
Table, I did miss thee, and chair, my second best friend are you, for bed is my champion. I did miss my home. But Time for me to read will wait, for you are my guest.
Verily.
Yes, indeed. I wish to thank you for the guidance that your son did provide.
I'm sorry to visit you at your home. Your most lovely bedchamber looks quite comfortable.
Indeed it is.
And your book.
And I am a widow. I did not become part of the conversation.
Lord about town.
You do bring mirth into my face, and I am grateful.
I heard you were a woman prone to fits of passion.
Indeed, the purpose for your visit has presented itself. I am prone to fits of passion, it is true. For while my husband did die and I did mourn him, the rest of me did yet live.
Elaine, see, perhaps you have.
My hand, indeed.
That's my
You wish
son.
to hold my hand. That is most appropriate for the moment, but the gift I will keep.
You may have the gift of my mansion, it is fine. Though it's been in my family for quite a long time.
Are my ears deceiving me? An invitation to become a member of your family? This is quite soon, and yet it would be fitting if I were to spread my body asunder for you to wrap yourself upon the time when I first opened my heart and wear a ring that is not the one that my husband did present, but instead this knife.
A fine gift it is indeed.
You wish to wed me? The answer is yes.
Yes, I've come to take you back to the woods.
Hark! Who goes there? Lord Calvin? Is this your tower that I stand in? With many winding halls and cobbled passageways, and yet I sent you dusty at the top. Lord Calvin, you may hide from your people, but my nose sniffs you out anyway.
Voice, I hear. Climbing upon my stairs, no less.
Calvin,
It
your
is not the voice of my standard portrait.
conservatory is rather large. Village robberies.
Dare I creep back into my chamber to discover who lives and possibly resides in my room when I do not?
Who installs a minecart in their home? This is absurd. I sent you still, Lord.
Perhaps I shall descend upon my simple higher mini tower into my main chamber room.
Well, well, well. A door. So the rumors are true.
Portents you not be?
Portents I am not. My name is Marcus Santafrax. A lowly house, you will not have heard of it.
Well, I have. Name with a distant memory. Marcus, you say?
That is me.
Strange. I once had a son named Marcus. But that son is long gone. Taken from me at a pride. What is it you wish to do here in my chambers, young Marcus?
My lord, you have sat for too long upon the neck of your people below, who starve and suffer in the streets and bleed. Look, that one's bleeding right now. And you do nothing. You have done nothing. You have hidden here like a rat in a rat hole. A very tall rat hole. Licking your coins. And polishing your caviar. And for what? what, Lord Calvin? I am here to deliver news from below. Your time is over.
If my time be over, then so be it.
That is all you have to say?
No. Unless that's all you wish to hear. My serfs down below. I do not care about them. I care not for their needs, their bleeds, for their hungers. It is true, I do lick my coins. Sit upon my throne, sniffing caviar, ever wishing, ever wanting the thing that I have both lost and mostly forgotten.
This forest grows thick. I find myself once again lost. The useless servants nowhere nearby to help.
My lord?
Oh, yes, Landon?
My lord Hobbs?
Is that you?
The apothecary?
Yes?
My lord?
Yes?
Oh! I found you at last!
Found me you have!
I was lost!
You were lost. I was lost. We can't both be lost.
No, we are now both found!
Wonderful. Now let's go ahead and continue our adventure.
Okay.
Thank you. Now, while you were lost, did you find anything of interest in the forest? Anything of use? Anything important? Mushrooms, perhaps?
I did eat some mushrooms, yes.
Okay, good. Yes, you ate them. Fantastic. And anything that might lead us towards this witch that you claim you saw?
After I ate the mushrooms, I spoke at length with several toads. They gave me riddles. Inscrutable riddles that they said would lead us to the witch.
Scrutable riddles. Did you scrut them?
I did indeed try to scrut them.
Yes.
It was a challenge to speak to the toad kind, you know.
I imagine this must be so. Unless one eateth of the toadstool.
Ah! Indeed, as what I did, I ate toadstool. And spoke to the toad. I asked for simple directions, but they would only speak in strange ways.
Cool.
Find myself at odds. I depend upon you, and yet I am most certainly lost, almost certainly because of you.
I am not a guide, my lord. I am but a humble servant.
Nor are you a
What's
carriage
that?
driver, and yet you successfully drove it into the crevasse.
Ah.
Not to be rude, my lord, but if thou wouldst follow me, the fault might be thine. I am your servant, I am not your leader.
Oh.
Right. I am the leader, and you serve. And if I tell you to get us through the forest safely, that is what you must do, Landon.
What?
How many times must I tell you? How many lectures must I force you to endure?
More? My pardon if I try your patience here lost in the woods, where I speak to the vermin of the forest trying to find you a witch. What hast thou eaten and drunk to try and find us way out of this wood?
Largely berries. Not very good ones either.
I've never been more than 5 furlongs from home. You asked me to lead you through the woods. The frogs told me you would be this way.
You and your frogs. If I didn't know any better, I would think that you'd swallowed one and it speaks for you now.
Maybe I did. But business would be of thou. I would swallow a frog and let him speak from my voice.
Landon, you are a riddle to me.
You are a buffoon!
Could it be that I am but the fool and you the wise one? Nay. Nay, Landon.
So easily. You would dispute your own thesis.
That is what us intellectuals do.
Intellectual.
Yes.
Lost in the wood, eating berries, looking for witches. Intellectual.
Witches that you foretold of.
Witches that I had a fine time with. She gave me a very flavorful tea, and quite nice to me, really. It was sinister, nothing untoward happened.
Well, Landon, if you like her so much, maybe you should run off and go find her again. Let me to my own travels. You've done nothing but deter me from my fortune and...
Fortune? I leave you to your fortune and go seek mine own.
Yes! And I say again, Marcus, what need I of the serfs' desires and wants?
Okay. I have listened to you prate and prattle for nigh on 3 hours.
And I thank thee for the time.
I have come here for your sanctimonious lectures. I came here to slay you and restore justice to the people of Westchester.
Ah, my death. Will it
No.
be? No.
No. We are to duel now. No more talking. The time has come for action.
Very well.
I would not slay a man as he stands unarmed. I will give you this. Take it, my lord. It's the only chance your pathetic life has. Don't be weird about it now. Now then, Lord Calvin, you sit here. A man of words and silence and cowering. Can you fight?
I can.
For I should warn you, in the time your prattling took, the moon has risen above the horizon, and I detect 'tis a full and sumptuous moon tonight, my lord.
It truly is, Marcus. I have not seen a moon as bright as this in many a night. Last time I saw a moon this bright, my family was taken from me.
For fuck's sake!
I did not follow, but I also did not stay. My heart wishes not to be lonely any longer, but my bedshaker is my bedshaker. I wish not to return to the wood, and so in limbo I am sat. In limbo in my mind, and yet my body resides somewhere, yet I wander about and know not where. But soft, a knock upon the door. Perhaps answer lies therewith. Enter my home, or wherever this be, for my mind is quickly leaving me. Dear Portents, my goodly Portents, known to be the fair assistant to Lord Calvin.
Yes.
What honor do you bestow upon me this day?
Yeah, 'tis true, and I am so sorry and full of sorrows to come. barging into your sanctimonious bungalow.
Yes, my sanctimonious bungalow.
Yes. But I feel it in the air tonight. I feel something. I feel that something is coming.
Something is coming to
Something
the air
is coming.
this night.
This night. It is the moon that rises. It is a blood moon.
I mean, a blood moon, and the woods be full of blood. There is a word and a sound, and yet it leaves my Adam Yes, indeed, this is the sound. The sound of hounds neighing. The sound of cows. This is the sound of wolves, awful. And it is a blood moon, and there be wolves. I should have gone with lecherous, lascivious, lycanthropes, all. I am tired. I have had it up to this most point with all of you. Then you should sit and rest. It is good you have come to warn me thus. It is good to have let me know, for my eyes, they are not very solid, and I would not have seen the moon.
That sound again. It haunts and it calls. It freezes the cockles of my heart.
A mistake indeed. I chose my selfish needs of my bed and my home when a proposal was had towards me this night. I could have left my home, gone to the wood, and been a married lady once more. But nay, I stayed. I kept the knife, and I said nay to love. It was not love, because he wanted me to go to the woods, and in the woods there is nothing but ducks. And wolves. Look at what has come in the window there.
It's the thing I have been searching for most. It is neither. It is man.
Say my sentence fully, that we may all understand.
Yeah, I am afeared. This is the thing that I have been searching for, that I have been tasked by my lord, my love, to find.
Say thy tongue.
What
A beast in
lord?
my back.
What lord speakest of you?
Marcos, my nephew has returned. And I am to see thee, and yet thou knowest to seem to have some problem that it did not have before. For you sniff and you smell and you breathe most heavily.
Oh my, what gigantic protrusions thou hast.
Indeed.
All the better to protrude on you with.
How long your fingernails have grown.
All the better to scratch you with.
Marcos, my nephew, good boy. You would not scratch your old aunt. You certainly would not.
No, my quarrel is not with you, dear woman, goodly woman, who has raised me and sired me. Well, you didn't sire me, that would be weird.
In the metaphorical sense.
Yes!
Clearly, Marcus, as the spirit fills you inside, as it folds over and over, the spirit of the wolf, matched with that of you as a human. Which one truly speaks now?
Marcos, have you ears that have grown upon the top of your head? I distinctly remember them being side to side.
All the better to hear you with, auntie.
Surely you do not need to struggle to hear your great aunt.
Not now, but I heard you outside. I was listening. as I heard you betrothed yourself to that filthy wretch of a man who lives in the woods.
Give in, Marcus. Speak the truth that is the wolf inside.
You gave away your honesty, your purity to that man? You betrayed the memory of my uncle.
Hold my observation, for now a question has arisen in my brain. It is an adult brain, but I do know you were not in my house to witness any such occasion. So how do you come to this knowledge? And I will use my sharpened blade, for you do not act as my nephew, but instead as a furry intruder, and I will be not played a fool in my home.
Worry not, Lord Marcus, for no basic blade may harm thee.
I fear, master, that blade is silver. I can smell it.
Yeah, everyone's a lot.
Dearest aunt, I am yet your nephew, and I seek to protect you. I only wish to restore the virtue of the name Santa Frax, which we will not do, as you dally and dibble with that loathsome wretch.
Have I not earned some pleasure in my older years? I have toiled, and I have been charitable, and I have given of my spirit, and I have given of my lips, and I have given of some other parts of this coming. It's not yet time for me to get what is mine.
Again, I believe 'tis but a normal knife. I am most sure of it. Worry not, great Marcus.
My master speaketh one way, but my heart feeleth another. And yet my forward humanity calls to me, tells me there is another way.
What say you? Be this my nephew, or be this a stranger, for I do feel confused. The accusations flow like water.
I see before my eyes a wolf of the forest, but I also see a man, or something that was once a man.
Say again, a man or a wolf?
A man or a wolf.
Or a man?
I see before me double. I see before me a wolf
man! And led him bleeding out upon his castle. You are freed at last. Kindly wench, no more do you do his bidding.
Then you must kill me too! You must take the heart that still beats in my chest, for the only person that my heart belonged to is dead and gone!
I will do no such thing. You are a good, lowly sort of woman.
And I shall tuck my blade back.
I
I was certain you were a murderer. You did announce it so. You gnash and you claw and you threaten. However, a murder was presented and you have declined. So you
Again, sweet Marcus. Perhaps following the desires of the wolf side of you is but a good choice.
I couldn't agree more, master. My business is not with you. Take me to your erstwhile fiancé.
I have no such man. I declined his advances as I was announcing to the hall. I sense another presence in my home. My home.
My bride, you come to my home, you bring wolf people,
Oh!
a lonely woman. What happens in my own heart?
Oh, I'm being addled again.
Lord Geoffrey, select your weapon. For tonight we fight to the death.
Nay! I hold the knife, and therefore I will fight. For if I am not in my home, and I am in your home, holding your knife, I must be you, which makes me the man of this house. Go to, if you are brave enough.
Hilda, I seek to protect you. I seek to save you from this disgusting elite scum. I seek to eat the rich. Do not stand in my way.
Eat me?
Yes.
Thou wouldst eat me.
I would eat you.
I celebrate you in the forest.
And then your 6 equally named sons. One by one.
Peter too?
It'll be an amused whoosh. Yes, Peter, I'll say Peter for last, the smallest and nibblingest of them all.
If I did say that I was related to him also, wouldst thou not eat me as well?
Nice try.
My brain, it does
Mine too.
confuse me. I wish only for this story to resolve. I want only to reside in my bed, in my home, in my home.
And you shall get your wish.
Only to lay in my home.
If you seek not to take weapon against me, I shall slay you where you stand. And if you seek not to take your weapon down, my quest is greater than you or I understand.
Do not do this, Marcos.
I have slayed your fiancé already.
I
He is
cared-
no more.
I cared little, a little, for him, more for my loins than his soul. And yet, you have done an evil, and I cannot abide by it. You have robbed me of this home, which was a bigger home as I look at it, and actually was a very wise.
You can have it. He's dead. It's yours.
Peter!
Peter!
Stay! Away! Peter, away!
Poor Peter and his fruit. Peter, keep thy blood inside thy chest. Oh, poor boy, perhaps some rabbit can absorb his blood.
My aunt, what have you done?
What have I done?
I sought redress for the crimes against us, and you slay me, your own flesh and blood.
What have I done this day? A rescue I have failed to make. A murder I have committed. Marriage I have thwarted. My brain is very wrong. And the proof is in the tasting of the pudding I have made. One solution thus remains. This very dagger which I have you to slay shall rest inside my breast, and I will have
my purpose is true, I will stay in these woods. I will protect these wolves. I will be a she-wolf, my own self!
My name is Doug. A giant round of applause for Tyler on tech this evening. And Andy on the board. We hope you had a whole lot of fun tonight. There's another show after this, so like I said, it's Junk Club tonight. If you want to stick around for that, we're going to clear the space, and then we're going to open the doors back up for that one. If you want to do us a giant favor, if you have any cups or extra garbage and stuff, there's bins on both sides of the bar. Put those in that. That'll make things so much easier for us. And if you had a whole lot of fun, which I know we did, certainly. If you had a whole lot of fun, we'll have a tip jar over there. Feel free to put anything in it that you like. It goes to these magnificent actors. And if you don't want to use normal cash, we have a Venmo at Funhouse Lounge. Otherwise, have a great night. Be safe and watch out for that full moon, everyone. Good night.